Welcome, Mathorians. This is Malinder, and I'm so excited to have you here on Mathora, your ultimate stop for mastering math concepts in the simplest way possible. In our last video, we tackled the power rule for differentiation. Today, we are taking things up a notch by exploring the product rule. Ready? Let's dive in. So, what is the product rule? The product rule is a method for finding the derivative of the product of two functions. If you have two functions like ux and vx, their derivative is given by like fx ux times vx d over dx ux times vx is equals to u dash x, that means the derivative of ux times vx, plus v dash x, that means the derivative of vx times ux. So this is the formula. In simpler terms, differentiate the first function, keep the second as it is, then add the first function as it is, and differentiate the second one, is right? Just likewise. So let's see this rule in action with a simple example. So let's take like fx equals x squared times sine x, right? Here, ux equals x squared and vx equal sine x, right? Then, step 1, differentiate ux, which is x squared, using the power rule. So we get u dash x equals 2 times x, because we have already know that this is the power rule. So then keep vx equals sin x, it is for the steps like as it is. As you can see, u dash x times vx is sin x, so you don't need to differentiate it, right? Oh, oops. Then now we need to differentiate vx equals sin x. So the derivative of vx, that means sin x, is equals, oops, I'm sorry, v dash x equals cos x, right? Now we need to plug everything into the product rule formula. As you all know, f dash x equals u dash x times vx plus ux times v dash x, right? So as we all know, u dash x is 2x multiplied by vx, means simply sin x, plus ux means x to the power of 2, and v dash x means cos x. So this is the answer, I mean the derivative of the answer fx, right? Okay, so let's get into another example, right? I'm going to use the next example only using the powers. So then you can remember the previous lesson theories too, and you can use them in this question. So let's assume fx equals 3x squared plus 2x times 5x minus 4. So this is ux and this is vx. So first of all, we need to find the derivatives of ux and vx. So u dash x will be, as you know, 3x squared. You know from the previous video, like 3 is going to be like that. Then you need to take the power to the front. That means here it's 2. Then you need to write it 2. Then you need to uh, subtract 1 from the power, from the previous power. So that means 2 minus 1 plus 2 times, as you all know, uh, here it's x to the power of 1. So even though if you want to write, I will write it for you. So this is going to be 1 times x to the power of 1 minus 1. So simply that means x to the power of 0. That means it is equals to 1, right? So the answer will be 3 times 2 is 6, and x 2 minus 1 means x 6x, plus 2 times 1 is 2 times x 1 minus 1 means x to the power of 0 means 1. So that means 2 here, right? So for the v dash x, let me write here, right? So it's better. Or maybe below. Yeah, it's better. So v dash x equals, as we know, 5x minus 4, 5 times 1 times x, 5 times x, 1 minus 1 minus 4 means it's a constant, so simply it's going to be 0. Because when you are derivating constants like any constant number, then the answer will be 0, right? So therefore, the final answer here will be, as you know, 5x minus 4, then the answer is simply 5, right? So now let me take this all data into one place, right? So, okay, let me draw a box. Okay, and our formula is fx equals 3x to the power of 2 plus 2x and 5x minus 4, and u dash x equals 6x plus 2, and v dash x equals simply 5. So as you all know, formula is like this. So f dash x will be u dash x times vx plus v dash x times ux. So as you all know, u dash x is simply 6x plus 2 times vx is simply 5 here, plus v dash x means again 5. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It's not 5. Vx is 5x minus 4, right? This is Vx. And this is Ux. I'm sorry, even the teachers can make mistakes, right? So 5x minus 4 plus V dash x is 5 times Ux is 3 times x to the power of 2 plus 2x. Okay, now we need to simplify this. As you all know, we have to solve this. So 6x times 5x, that means 6 times 5 is 30, and x to the power of x means x times x means x to the power of 2, and then again 6x times minus 4, that means minus 24x. Then again, let's take the 2 times 5x, that will be 10x, and 2 times minus 4 is minus 8, plus 5 times 3 times x to the power of 2, that means 15x squared, plus 5 times 2x, that means 10x. So the final answer will be 30x, 30 times x to the power of 2 plus 15 times x to the power of 2, that means 45x squared. And again here 10x, 10x, 20x, and here we have my negative 24x. That means negative 4x minus 8. So this is the answer for our formula. That means the derivative of 3x to the power of 2 plus 2x times 5x minus 4. The answer will be 45x to the power of 2 minus 4x minus 8. So before we wrap up, here are some common mistakes to watch out for. Forgetting to add the two terms. Mostly when students are solving this question, they mostly solve up to this session only, this moment only, because they forget this one. So you have to remember that always to add the two terms, right? And mixing up derivatives. Always double check which function you are differentiating. So you have to keep in your mind, always try to identify ux and vx independently, right? And not simplifying the final result. While this doesn't change the answer, simplifying makes it look cleaner. Okay, so let's see if you have got this. So try differentiating. So f x equals x to the power of 3 times ex. Use the product rule and leave your answer in the comments below. I will pin the first correct solution, right? So this is up to you. That's it for today. Mathorians, if this video helped you understand the product rule, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Next time, we will tackle the quotient rule. So make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Until then, keep practicing and keep growing. See you in the next video. Bye bye.